Hello again, it's Lock Noob and you're watching my side channel Side Noob where we do all sorts of things like reassemble locks, look at some interesting deep dives and do MREs, meals ready to eat and rations and those kind of things. And today we have, well, a cuisine that I've never tried before, which is Lithuanian. So I have a Lithuanian MRE here. I believe it's just like a single pack ready to eat. It's a military ration. And I've already done a tiny bit of Google Translation. It says pork stew, but other than that, I have no idea what's going on. So let's get this open and have a bit of a look. He says using the knife upside down because that's what happens when you're trying to think about two things at once. Okay. So yeah, Lithuanian is a country that I've never tried its cuisine. Yeah, I don't think in any form actually. Okay, so let's have a peek. Put that there, try not to get too many reflections on it. So there's a nice backdrop. So there are some English things on here. Almonds, nice. A tray for food heating. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Actually, nice to see some decent translations on this. Seems a little bit torn on here, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to do this anyway. I don't think we're going to need it, are we? But no, I'm just going to, there we go. Gently put it over there. Ooh, some form of biscuit, probably sweet, hard to tell. So almonds, biscuits, quite a nice little snack pack so far. It looks like some kind of jam or jelly if you're in the US. And an energy bar. Oh, chocolate. So some kind of like chocolate energy bar or biscuit or just chocolate. Could just be chocolate. I think being it could just be chocolate. Okay, that's kind of cool. I love these like lunchtime ones because it is actually lunchtime here in the UK. It's just gone past midday, so it's perfect time. That looks some kind of jelly. Can't quite make out exactly what, but it doesn't matter. I shall taste it and I'll tell you. And then orange flavour instant drink, of course, I'll make that up. What else do we have? Then we have some instant coffee. We'll make that up too. Some sugar, which is good because I always have sugar with my coffee. And what's nice, they've got full 12 grams here, so it's like a decent amount of sugar. Not that I take too much in my coffee, but it's always like, you know, why scrimp? Some nutritional information for any of you who want to read up on that. I don't know how good your Lithuanian is. Oh, it spoils it. Look, I just noticed it says apricot jam. I was hoping to like taste test that and see. Oh well. And then in here are utensils and various other things. What else we got? Probably water purification stuff. I don't know. I don't actually. What else we got here? A moist towelette. Always useful. A spoon. You know, a lot of these ration packs don't have cutlery in at all, not even a spork, so it's always nice to have something. Then, do not eat dry fuel. Fuel tablets. Okay, cool. I'll put that in my pile of tablets. A little zip tie. I mean, why not? Maybe that's for rubbish collection? I don't know. Maybe you put everything back in here and then zip tie? I don't know. A small zip tie. I mean, it never hurts. And then some quick light matches. Nice. I'm trying to literally blow underneath my camera. Let's see if we can do it. There we are. Done. Put that over here so it can't burn. Okay, and some matches. Yeah, cool. It's nice to actually see some proper matches. Although, wouldn't waterproof, windproof ones be slightly better in this scenario? I don't know. And then last but not least, a packet of, get the knife the right way round. You'd think a grown man would know how to use a knife, wouldn't you? But, you know, we can always embarrass ourselves. Maybe use a zip tie on this, I don't know. Pork stew with veg. Okay, so no Google Translate for me, I know all that. And then that is the packet that I'll try to use. Sometimes these just don't work, or they take like, you know, say, oh, heat up in like 2 minutes, and it takes like 4 hours. So it might go into the microwave. I don't know yet, but I'll give it a go, and if it works, it works. And brilliant. So, wow, that's quite a nice lunch, isn't it? What should we start with first? I think we'll make up the drinks. We'll save all of the snacky things till last. I think that because we've got some jelly, that's probably goes here. So I'm going to see these as like pudding. That is the main course, and these are the drinks. So what I'll do is I'll make up the drinks quickly, and this, and we'll have those together, then we'll finish up with these. So back in 1 second. So first up, let's go with the drinks. I made a smaller amount of the energy drink, and it is, you probably can't tell on camera, but this is like so orange. I mean, if I turn the lights off, it'd probably glow. Smells alright though. Let's have a... Yeah, it's alright. It just tastes like an orange energy drink's fine. Actually on the back end, a bit chemically. It's like very synthetic orange actually. One more taste, let's see if it gets better or worse. Yeah, you know what, on reflection, it has a really strong taste of like very, very cheap, very kind of artificial orange flavouring. Not unpleasant, definitely drink it, but if I had to. But, you know. Black coffee. So one thing was this was a really nice powder. It wasn't like the awful granules you get in the UK ration packs. It was quite a nice fine powder. It was smelled nice as well. Let's have a taste. Oh, that does not smell as good when it's made up. That actually smells that cheap wet dog smell that really cheap coffees have. Why? I did add a lot of sugar, but no. No, that is not. I mean, maybe over the years I've become more of a coffee snob, but this is not a good coffee. I mean, again, if you were cold and you had to, it'd be fine, but out of 5, these get a solid 2 out of 5 each. I mean, like, that's, in fact, no, I'm going to say that gets a 2.5 because it's just slightly more palatable than this, even though it's really fake flavouring. That is just not a good coffee. Just not a good coffee. So, here's a spoon of joy. There is an extraordinarily hot pouch. And when I say extraordinarily hot, it's like literally boiling hot, which is what you'd expect. Yeah, okay, fine. It's what you'd expect. I mean, it's so hot. Kind of like it though. I think you're supposed to, like, then, once it's all done, do that. So you can tear that off here. Not working. I'm going to assume we're going to have a pocket knife with us. Just to make things easier. Here we go. Try not to scald or burn myself. That would be not fun. I know why they did that. So you don't actually just like put your hands straight into a bag of boiling steam. There we go. And likely there's a tear strip on the other side that I didn't put in first. Yes, there is, of course. So rookie error, I managed to put this in literally upside down. There's the box. Shake it down a bit. Put that to one side, don't need that just now, do we? And then tear that open. And let's have a look. This should be so hot by now. Oh. Mystery lump. I mean, that's not quite appetizing, is it? I think maybe, like if I... I'll get the spoon in. We'll have a bit of a mash around in here and see what's going on. I think it's just whatever that lump was, and it just needs to be broken up. I don't think it's its own fault. In fact, it looks like you're stirring the innards of a day-old deer. It's not its own fault. That is. Okay. So, initial thoughts about how it looks. It's not massively appetizing. Let's have a smell. Got a bit of hay fever, so maybe that's a bonus because I can't smell very much. It smells okay. Well, let's just go for it. It's probably very hot, so I hope I don't burn myself. Anything on there we can recognise? Carrots maybe? Onion maybe? Probably best that we don't know. Let's give it a go. Okay, so first thing that hits you is salt. Then sort of a nice gravy. The texture is a little bit mushy, but honestly, this isn't bad. It's not really particularly porky, but it's sort of comforting, nice. It's not unpleasant. Lots of herbs. Yeah, getting the herbs on the back end of the. Actually, even though it looks like the food you buy for a dog you don't like, it actually tastes pretty good. Yeah. compared to some of the stuff I've had, especially from the British Army ration packs recently, this is actually pretty high quality. It's got tastes like it's got a lot of fat in it, but not in a horrible way, like in a very unctuous, moisture-giving way. And it sort of makes it creamy. So it's sort of fatty, but not in a... I think if you ate this colder, it would be pretty horrible, because then the fat would start to congeal. Congeal's not a great word, is it? But overall, I mean, this is my third spoonful, and I'm eating it because I find it pleasant and I'm hungry. It's quite a big spoonful, this, so it doesn't burn my mouth. Hold on. Okay, so look, I've got to compare this to other rations I've had. And I've got to say, this is a solid 4.5 out of 5. It's not like the top one I've ever had, but it's way tastier, like way tastier than I'd ever expected it to be. That's actually really nice. Look, it's unlikely, but if there's anybody who's ever had one of these Lithuanian ration packs where they served in the military in Lithuania or whatever, they're hobbyists, let me know if you've ever had this pork and veg and what you think. Am I alone in thinking it's actually quite nice? I don't know. But definitely 4.5 out of 5. So, next up, let's try the snacks. I don't know where to start, so I'm going to start with the thing which looks more like a bit of a meal than anything else. And I'm going to have to try to use the spoon again, but for the apricot jelly. Let's try this on its own. See what this bit's like. So these biscuits are quite heavy. Snap 1.5. Oh, I was like, crap. No, these, wow. Did you hear that? That's like rip. I'm going to have to try one on its own now. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Wow. That's so hard. It's got it's got caraway seeds in it. I'm not allergic or anything, just I really like it. Let's have a look. Yes. This is quite popular in you don't get that in the UK so much. Quite popular in Germany and places like that as well. Caraway seed. But that was genuinely, no joke, almost teeth-breakingly hard. Let's see if I can soften it with a little bit of this apricot jam or jelly. It's quite nice. And let's do a classic back of the spoon. That is genuinely hard stuff. Is it sweet or savoury? I think you could probably use it for both. So we go. Oh, God. This will keep your dentist in business for sure. I don't know, caraway and jelly. I'm not going to lie, it's not really doing it for me, the caraway with the jelly. That's so dense. Ow. I mean, you could disable somebody with one of these. Maybe even their car as well. I mean, this is so hard. Listen to this again. That is so tough. I mean, it's not unpleasant. And certainly, maybe, you know, you're on a march, something like really dense will help you out. But wow, that's a tough biscuit. That's a tough cookie, as they say. Okay. Almonds, please be salted. I like raw almonds anyway, but they're very nice. A good quality almond, but they're not salted. That's a massive shame, really, because I love roasted salted almonds. But they're good. They're fine. They're all right. Probably won't eat all of those. I'll just throw a couple more in. I mean, the almonds are great, but and they are good quality. They taste really fresh, actually. They've got that nice almond oil thing going on. Now for chocolate. Us Brits love our chocolate. I don't know what it's going to be like, but if it's like a lot of these ration packs, it's probably going to be dark. Yeah. I've got a bit of chocolate bloom on there. It's not a bad thing. Can be a sign of high quality, actually. Can be. Snap it off. It looks semi-dark, actually. Like a... Okay, let's try that. Okay, so initially, the taste is high quality. Then it goes to very sweet. So it's good quality. made by Ruta, anno 1913. Look, if anybody's Lithuanian or knows somebody Lithuanian, is this a good brand? Because it actually tastes like good quality chocolate, but it's overly sweet. So like, they're compensating for the fact it has to be dark by adding more sugar. And maybe there's more sugar in it because it's a ration pack and it needs more energy, which is fine, because this is really pleasant. It's just very, very sweet, that's all. No complaints. I think the quality of it, excellent, but I guess very sweet. Is it normally sweet? I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So out of all these snacky things, the highest quality... No, actually it's unfair. They're all really high quality. It's just that, for my taste, that's really, really hard and a little unpalatable. And why wouldn't you want some delicious almonds? Albeit, they'd be better salted, but again, no hate here. They're pretty good. I mean, out of 5, I'd have to give these a 4. Just because they're not quite up to what I prefer, but they're still brilliant. And these would get probably a 2.5, right, straight down the middle, because the quality of them is really good, and the taste is fine if you like caraway seed. But they're just, yeah, they're hard going. They're hard going, and the jam or the jelly is a solid 5 out of 5. There's nothing to dislike there. It's fine, right? So here's everything all together. I think pretty much. I had to say that it started off not great with the drinks. I mean, they're pretty horrible, but then it got really quite tasty with the main meal. Honestly, I'll probably go back and finish that. It's that good. And then somewhere in the middle with these. I mean, there's some good and some bad. Like I said, really interested to know if this is a well-known brand of chocolate. The quality tastes good, if you know what I mean. But it's a bit too sweet. And everything in this, apart from the drinks, is really quite high quality. I'm quite impressed. You know, if you needed like a single meal and you're out camping, why wouldn't you get one of those? It seems great to me. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Always good to hear from you, especially if you've ever had one of these specific ration packs, even if it's a different like main meal that you get from it. I always love reading your comments. If you like this video, please leave a like, and of course, if you haven't subscribed to my side channel, please consider doing so. It really helps me out. And I'll see you all next time.